that were created by someone, like, because I believe that how can you be like not empowered by actually trying to be yourself in a certain way, like I believe that, like that's what we're standing for, and that's what we trying to propose it for the Love Studio. No, like it's for the Love Studio that empowers you, so I believe that the spirit that comes with us.
So what message does your brand send to someone who feels invisible?
Like you gotta race, you gotta be on the right time, on the right point of your life, where you have to be like everything that I do now is not working, like where I can get support, and that's exactly why one of our events is coming on the March. We're here in this area trying to create an event for people who feel like, there is a change should be in place, and then I will try to bring all the creatives there to just showcase their individuality and creativity, like we are here for it. Yeah, we are working towards like local scene, like local scene, I mean labels that, international like ones, like I'm not really interested in them, like I'm trying to be here with the people I know, like grow the audience together, bring something closer to the life. Yeah.
So when someone wears for the Love Studio,
Yeah.
what are they really connecting to?
I mean, that's a question that I think should be asked not only by me, but the person who also feel that, because like a lot of times, like, I would like to leave open-ended questions for you to think about. What they call about open-ended questions, that like you did something, but then you don't understand that exactly why you did that. So I mean, my idea to you is to show you the way, like that, like my company and the company that I'm working to, which is like I'm assigned to, is like for the Love Studio. Like you're walking down the street listening your favorite music, and you feel like, like, oh, the energy comes to you. Then you just like pull up on the coffee, and you take latte or like Americano, and you're like, oh, I'm just like super powered. But what is like if you wake up and then you have like your favorite hoodie in your wardrobe, and you're like, it's the power that the world tried to say me that I have to have, in case I just have like a hoodie in my wardrobe that actually like try to empower me. What is my mood? And you open your wardrobe and you see like there's a hoodie for the Love Studio, and you're like, yeah, motherfucker, like I gotta take the I gotta take the opportunity of that day and wear what I feel good to. Because if you actually like wear us, and you actually like wear us, like hoodies, you actually will feel that this is a lot of like cozy, but in the authenticity environment. He was saying about something like, that his clothes are like making people to be who they are, which I can agree with, but but if you like make people to feel who they are, but how do you empower them? I feel that's a hole in the fashion industry that we are tonight. Like all brands, like they good, they like invest into ads, they like try to do run ads, but at the end of the day, like what is the ad does for a person who like wears your hoodie, or still go to the same job, and they still drink the same coffee every day, and they still feel that their dreams are hidden behind of the scenes. So if we can bring that whole, and we can change that in society nowadays, I'm more than happy to do that, and that's what we are standing for. That's why, so if you actually like interested to be working with us, you gotta make sure that you fill out the link and Google form that I created for the Love Studio. So make sure you signed under that, because that way I know that, like you are working with us and you actually want to be there. I'm inviting all the creatives to participate on that. It's in Barcelona area. You gotta be there. So just gotta come, get that vibe inside in you, and see how can you make it through the empowerment,
For the empowerment.
And I like that question, because like for the Love Studio really changed my life. Like TechShop is the main profile that's been there for a while now. For the Love Studio really changed my life in the way of thinking about that, like the take it creativity, like the take it culture that we live in, is that, like you gotta just take things for yourself. Like it won't go far, like at a certain point of this stage, I had to ask myself, like, yeah, I mean, like I make music and I like my music, but like what is like, does my music really changes anything, So I'm like, I always been passionate about fashion, like I always been like this crazy kid that, like always chases designers, like I used to like, if you talk about me, like I used to be like back home in Russia when I was a kid, like I used to buy a lot of Comme des Garçons stuff, like maybe wear it and resell it. And the reason why I was buying that it's like because I wanted to like make fashion to feel me something, you know.
Yeah.
I believe that the best experience that you can have with fashion brand, or like any experience that you have with your product that you buy, is that for the feeling, you know, what brands makes you feel about the thing, because you only remember what brands makes you feel. Songs, what else, what I was part, or like. And then, you know, at certain point of time, like I'm like, you know, like my dream always used to be like a fashion. Like when I was a kid, like for a long time, I was just watching a lot of like runways, you know, like, and I think that fashion is that it comes like, because what they say, like, you know, it's like they say that famous phrase, like, you can buy, uh, you can buy like a expensive designer, like you can buy like all these expensive designers like Louis, but like you can't buy a style. So the idea of that is that, you know, like, yeah, I mean, you can go like to any Louis store like any day, and then that you buy that stuff, but like how exactly that stuff makes you, like, it doesn't make you really stylish if you just buy it for the sake of prestige
Yeah.
or status.
Yeah.
But if you're a motherfucker who walking around the streets like wearing like different clothes, and then you mix that up, you like, this is like different rank for me, you know. I
Yeah,
see you
sure.
on the street like as the one who's actually like, you're actually like trying to do something. Because if I see two people in the street and then one of them wears like Louis, and then he's like so prestigious, I'm like, yeah, he's probably rich, you know, like,
Yeah,
or
sure.
he has something.
Sure.
But like if I see like the same person but he wears like Louis, and then he like matches that with like, I don't know, like crazy fit with like Rick Owens or like For the Love Studio, I'm like, yeah, like it's just this guy, you know, beside of just knowing that he has something behind him, like he's actually tried to showcase the individuality, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good state. I feel like a lot of brands pulling up, but a lot of brands relying on like social media and thing. But I feel like, you know, still a lot of like holes that been not used to towards like creating like really community wise. I mean, couple brands I know here in the area that I'm located to in is that they do that. They like trying to use a lot of like community engagement, which is like cool because For the Love is also standing for community. It's like a flying with a love letter, you know, like it's like, yo, I got this letter for you, and it's flying with a letter to your house, like being like, yo,
Nice.
yeah, take that love, you know, like feel the way. That's why I believe like, yeah, a lot of like brands like nowadays try to do community and etc., but like it still doesn't change the fact that, you know, like it's still a lot of about like only like promotion and ads, but like not really anyone really like dedicated towards like bringing all the people in one room, you know.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
if it's cool if your people who follow your brand are no other people like and don't feel like lonely in the same way, you know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, what do you think about loneliness? Because as people are also lazy, you know. Sometimes I believe like we are lazy towards like we are not like, if it's morning, you wake up and you don't think about like, you know, what you really want to wear. You just wear what you see, like, it's alright, you know, I'm just gonna wear that
Yeah.
t-shirt. Yeah, and my idea is that if I have a hoodie in wardrobe that is like inspiring you, not only to wear it, but to actually showcase yourself. It's like a lot of people nowadays, they'll need boost, you know, like you need like a boost of energy that comes to your, like, you either like drink energizers every day, or like you drink like a coffee like a crazy man, which I do though, like 5 coffees a day. Shout out my coffee machine.
Shout out my coffee machine.
Yeah, but if I just have that, like, but if beside of that coffee I also wear my favorite hoodie, like a For the Love Studio hoodie, it's like it gives me a boost of like tonight being myself. Like this day I chose to be myself. I fully chose to be who I am and not who the world tried to say that I am.
Nice.
And that's really fucking empowerment.
I agree with you.
Like last 2 questions, like I'll say like have this one.
Last 2 questions.
Bro, if I'm getting tired, what do you think?
Yeah.
I feel so.
Yeah.
And maybe like
Nice.
empowerment.
Really nice
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all about empowerment, man. I guess you don't block me.
There's a lot of people that are like this, right? I would feel really, really good all
'Cause,
day.
yeah, if you have your favorite hoodie in wardrobe, how it makes you feel?
Oof.
Like people like, and do you think like, I think so, like I think it's too hard nowadays. We're like actually standing for like, you know, you see that motherfucking bird flying behind
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I think you maybe should ask like something like, yo, what do you think about the current state of the world of fashion? Yeah, I believe so.
Sure.
Authenticity,
Nice.
Prada and etc. I was buying a lot of stuff, like trying myself on like Komodo, you know.
Yep.
But you don't remember how you get it. You know, like the brand, right?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
the Hurt brand. Oh, that's a good question. Because it's like for a minute now, a lot of people that I know like been trying to say me that, you know, yo, like it's this For the Love Studio is just like, you know, like it's like I don't know about that. But like I don't ever like ask you that, you know, like you gotta be empowered by me.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Stand out, get up, like stand out. I mean, it's about to be announced. It's about to be announced pretty soon, and that's why exactly we will do the event. And I think we do have abilities for almost everyone to be there. Capacity is good, not so far, but it's also about For the Love Studio.
Nice.
I'm here not just to show you that, you know, like the spirit of the love could be through the form of like music, for example, because a lot of people listen to music nowadays is like they feel the aura of authenticity. I don't need all that coffee, you know, I don't need all that like super boot to like, okay, like alright, tonight is like 27th of February, and the reason why authenticity like style, because I got influenced by Jordi Lorenzo at some point. Jordi Lorenzo is like Essentials, if you know. What is for them? Just a nice hoodie, yeah. But
Yeah.
it doesn't really life changes life there.
Yeah.
Like don't sleep on that. Like we have event coming on March. Yeah.
See about the even again, but looking to here.
Yo, it's about event that I'm doing now. It's that we created event for the Love Studio pretty soon on March. You know, like just come, you know, like you will see what we are standing for, what we are trying to achieve with that. Is that it's not only about For the Love, it's about like all creative people that, you know, been hungry for a second and try to showcase what they are standing for. Yeah, bro.
So, how do you think For the Love Studio changed your life?
Like before that, I was like all focused on like music, you know, like people know me, by the way. People know me by tech shop. I used to resell that crazy. Like I used to buy it for like cheaper price than resell it. You
Yeah.
agree, right? So I was like a crazy kid, like back in the day.
Really nice.
Yeah,
Really nice answer.
You know,
The current state.
yeah, of world of fashion.
What do you think about the current state of the word fashion?
World of fashion, yeah. I mean, I think so. Do you think like people won't be able to like get the answers by wearing the hoodie? Like, what do you think?
I think so. I think they don't want the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you feel that way, like, cause think about that. If you have your favorite hoodie in wardrobe, how it makes you feel?
If I what?
But like, yo, if I drink like 5 coffees a day, like it makes me overboosted. But for my language again, Instagram.